Hello, and thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Struggles, Strength, and Success podcast. I am your host, Sharon Thomas, and I want to thank you once again for tuning in to another episode. Listen, I appreciate you. Thank you for participating. Thank you, and Struggle, Strength, and Success would not be a success if I did not have you. So thank you once again for tuning in and being a part of Struggle, Strength, and Success podcast. Listen, you tuned in at the right time on today because I have a wonderful special guest. I have a wonderful young lady. She's so vibrant. She's beautiful. She's nice and sweet and kind. And she wanted to tell you a little bit about herself. And she is from the Dominican Republic. And she has been living in the United States since 2018. So I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. But once again, I am so excited to have her to be with Struggle, Strength, and Success podcast. So at this time, I would like to introduce to you none other than the beautiful, vibrant young lady. Her name is Mabely Santana. Hello, Mabely. How are you doing today?
Hello, Sharon. Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you. Thank you for always so beautiful. Thank you.
Listen, I want to say, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Bien, you too? Yes. Sí. Yes, I'm so thankful that you decided to come and join us on today. So, Mabely, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Just tell us who Mabely is.
I'm a mother of 1-year-old baby girl. She changed my life. I love her so much. I'm 34 years old. I'm from the Dominican Republic, from Santo Domingo. I have a brother. He's 32. I'm 34. I love traveling. I love cooking. I like to try different plates from different countries.
Okay.
I love sleeping too. I love the ocean. I love the ocean.
Oh, okay. So you say you're from Dominican Republic.
Yes.
So could you just describe your country for us and where you're from? Just describe it, give us, imagery of your country and where you're from.
Okay, Dominican Republic is a Caribbean nation. It's in the middle of Cuba and Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. It's known by the beaches, resorts, golfing, and our sport is the baseball. It has really famous baseball players like David Ortiz, Sammy Sosa, and the weather is amazing. It's always beach, coconut trees, and it's always summer there.
Oh, wow. And I know it must be a beautiful place.
Yes.
And I'm sure you miss it, right?
Yes, I miss it. And the people is so kind.
Oh.
They can have a little or a lot, but they're always happy.
Like you are very vibrant and bubbly all the time.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about immigration because we know that you immigrated from the Dominican Republic and we know that you're here now. So I just want to give a little definition of immigration. And immigration is the action of becoming to live permanently in a foreign country. And we know that you immigrated. So a lot of people would like to come to the United States, and I'm sure people in the United States would like to immigrate to another country. And so immigration is just the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. And we know there's two kinds of immigration. There's illegal and there is legal. And so an illegal immigration refers to the migration of people into a country in violation of the immigration laws of the country or the continued residence without the legal right to live in that country. Illegal immigration tends to be financially upward for poor to richer countries. So we know that sometimes residents in poor countries would like to come to America because they feel like it's thriving, or go to another country where they feel that it's thriving and they can prosper in their country. So, Mabely, I would like to ask you, what was your inspiration that led you to have a desire to live in the United States?
Okay, my biggest inspiration was to look for a better future.
Okay.
Definitely for me and my family. My country is an amazing country, as I just said, but here in the United States, you have a lot of opportunities to grow.
Okay.
In aspects of your life. So definitely my first inspiration was to have a better future for me and my family.
Oh, okay. That is wonderful. So you were looking for a better future for you and your family. That is wonderful. Okay. So, in 2015, it was known that in the absolute numbers, the United States has a larger immigrant population than other countries, with 47 million immigrants as of 2015. And this represents 19.1% of the 244 million international worldwide and 14.4% of the United States population. And so you are one in that 19.1%. You are one of the citizens. So Mabely, I want to ask you, what were some of the challenges you faced when you moved to another foreign country?
Oof, there's a lot of challenges. For me, the biggest challenge was to leave my family back in DR.
Okay.
In my country, it's really common that you live with your parents until you get married.
Okay.
It could be 20, 25. If you're not married, you live with your parents. That's completely normal. Okay. So I spent all my life with them. I always used to live with them. And then when I moved here, I had to leave them back there. It was really hard for me. Leave my family, my friends, my teachers, all the things that I knew. Mm-hmm. Leave it back to come here to the United States. That was my biggest challenge. Leaving my family was really, really hard.
Yeah, so it was a challenge for you to leave the familiar and to those that you love, that you were close to. And yes. I'm sure, it's still a challenge for you probably after the years.
It's still a challenge. I still miss my family. I still miss my friends. It's like that. It's something that you always have with you.
Oh, okay. So we know now. I want to talk about becoming a U.S. citizen. Now we do have illegal immigration, and illegal immigration refers to the migration of people into a country in violation of the immigration laws of that country, of the continued residence without the legal right to live in that country. And illegal migration tends to be financially upward. So illegal migration is, kind of on a rampage, because we see a lot of people from different countries trying to come over or going to another foreign country, try to get into that country illegal. And so I wanted to ask you, we know there's a process in becoming a U.S. citizen. So I want to ask you, was it a difficult process to become a U.S. citizen? And after you answer that, could you tell us some of the things in the process that you had to take to become a U.S. citizen?
Okay, for me, it was not a hard process because I had this big desire to be part of this country, because I'm so grateful with the United States for all the opportunities. Mm-hmm. And I think it was worthy. It was worthy. It's no harm. So I had to study United States history.
Okay.
Immigration. They give you a book. And then I had to study history, and then you submit your application. First of all, I want to say that I'm not a specialist of immigration or nothing. I'm saying generally. So you submit the application, and then after that you get your interview. And that's where they ask you the questions. They don't ask you the 100, they just ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
It can be 10, it can be 5, you don't know. That's why you need to learn the 100 questions in the book.
Okay.
They make you write to see how is your writing in English too.
Okay, so when you came to the United States, were you fluent in English?
I was not fluent in English because I used to study a little bit of English in my country, but it's not the same when you study English in a country where you don't have the chance to practice that much.
Okay.
Because about language is more about practicing. It's like in everything that you're learning, it's about practicing. So when I came here and I started going to the supermarket, okay, I need to speak in English. Okay. Going to the movie, okay, I need to buy my ticket. I need to ask it in English. Going to work, I needed to speak it. So that's where I started to be more fluent in the language.
Oh, okay. So as you had more conversation with someone that spoke English, your English, you became more fluent and it helped you.
Yes, that helped me
to have a conversation.
Yes, definitely, yes. When I started speaking more here, practicing.
Okay. So you didn't have a difficult time. So on the test to become a U.S. Citizen, could you give me like some of the questions they asked? Maybe one question or something that they asked you.
Everybody's different and it all depends. It's going to be a couple of the ones that are in the books. You don't know which one, so that's why you learn the whole book. But for me, I remember they asked me like around 7, and one of them was like, for example, who was the first president of the United States?
Okay.
They can ask you who's the actual president for that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they also ask you like personal questions to see if it goes exactly like you wrote it in your application, to see if it makes sense. Yes.
Okay. And so so now that you're here in the United States, do you still have any challenges as far as the difference between your country and this country?
United States is an amazing country. I love this country. I'm so grateful. Yeah. But sometimes you miss your family, your friends. Yeah. Here you don't get to talk to them that much. You have responsibilities. Now that I'm a mother, I work. Yeah. And then sometimes you feel like, oh, I wish I could spend more time with my friends back there, talk a little bit more with them. But now with the responsibilities and the distance between us, it's a little bit difficult, and that's something that sometimes I miss. Yes.
Okay. Yes, that is so wonderful, because we know that anytime someone is away from their family, sometimes you may get a little sad, but then you have memories that you have with your family, and then there's time where you may be able to travel back to see your family. So we know that that's not like a easy just a drive away. You have to fly to get there, right?
Yes.
And so how's the weather there? Do you always see rain? Is it hot? Do you have winter?
In my country, it's always the same weather, and it's amazing. It's summer all the time. We may get a little bit of rain. Yes. Sometimes in the mountain, it's a little bit cold. But it's summer all the time. Summer issues, coconut trees.
Yeah. So I know you love that weather, and I know you had to adjust to this weather, like in the winter, because we can get down to like 5 and 10 degrees. So I know you had to adjust to that. So Mabely, I want you to just encourage someone, because it may be someone that's looking, that's saying, hey, I want to go to the United States, but I feel like I just can't get there. I feel like I can't pass the test. I feel like I may not be able to become a U.S. citizen. I want to. They have a desire to come over to the United States. So what would you say to encourage that person that it's possible?
Yes, definitely it's possible. You just need to believe in yourself, work hard, and this country is going to give you all the opportunities you need to achieve your dreams.
Yes. Yes, that is so wonderful. So we want to encourage, those that want to come to the United States, whether you're from Dominican Republic, Mexico, India, Africa, Jamaica, wherever you're from, and you want to come live in the United States. We have Mabely. She's proof that you can come to the United States and you can become a U.S. citizen, and you can do it legally. You don't have to be illegal, but you can become a U.S. citizen. She took the test, and now she says that she is the blessed here. The Lord have blessed her in the United States. So we are thankful that she is blessed and she is living here, and she's proof that you can come to the United States and you can thrive, but you need to do it legally and have proof of your citizenship. You can pass the test. And so we thank Mabely for coming. Mabely, thank you so much for coming to share with us and to let us know that you can become a U.S. citizen wherever you come from. Just do it legally, and surely God will bless you in all of your endeavors. So Mabely, is there anything that you would like to say to the listeners? Is there anything else you would like to say?
Thank you, all of you. God bless you. Believe in yourself. God bless you. Love you all.
Yes. So she said, believe in yourself and believe that, whatever you put your hands to do, that you will accomplish it. So listen, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the Struggle, Strength, and Success podcast. And we want to thank our very special guest on today, Mabely Santana, all the way from Dominican Republic. She has been a U.S. citizen for 3 years now. She told me that today made 3 years. Now, who would have known? That was a great, coincidence, and how the Lord blessed her to be a citizen of the United States for 3 years. So God bless you, Mabely. You are so beautiful. You are so sweet. You're bubbly inside. You're just such a vibrant person that have a beautiful personality that anybody would love to be around you. So thank you so much for coming and sharing with us your story. And we want you to be blessed. And so we want to thank you all for tuning in and listening to another episode of the Struggle, Strength, and Success podcast. We had a great guest on today, Mabely Santana. So we want you to come back and meet us here on the Struggle, Strength, and Success podcast. Listen, you can watch the replay on this page. You can go to YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube. And you can go to Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Stitcher. You can go to iHeartRadio to listen at the Struggles, Strength, and Success podcast. So all of you, thank you, and God bless you, and have a great day in the kingdom of God. God bless you.